Good morning, everybody. Today is February 2nd. It's a Tuesday. We are starting our summative assessment for Europe today, and it is due on Friday at the end of your class period. So you have 4 days to complete this assignment, and I'm about to walk you through it. The summative for the end of Europe is called the Europe Alien Project. We want to do something a little bit fun for you guys, so let's check it out. Here is the first part of the assignment. Imagine you are an alien from the planet Kepler 62b. That's a real planet, guys, or as you call it. And here's where you get to name it whatever you want, as long as it's school appropriate, so be reasonable. And that says directions. Choose the word that best describes your planet. Your world is a land-based planet with a rocky surface. On your planet, most life forms live in, now here's where you pick. Do they live in rural areas or urban areas? Remember, rural means country, urban means city. This means the population density is larger in cities than the overall planet or smaller in cities than over the entire planet. So you've got to think about whether most life forms live in rural areas versus urban, and that's going to help you show your knowledge with the larger or smaller here. The climate on your planet is rainy or dry. It's cold or warm. The climate would best be described as, and you're going to have to figure out what kind of climate it is. Your planet is good or bad for growing crops. Your friends own a farm that mostly produces, is it potatoes or cattle? The most popular foods on your planet are, and here's where you get to decide. Your planet has many physical features, including, and you circle any of them you think your planet has, you must have at least one. All right, recently you have been exiled from your planet for the unforgivable crime of, and here's where you get to pick, is it not cleaning your room or is it playing too much Among Us? You have decided to move to the planet Earth on the continent of Europe. You have been given 2 hours, this is 2 human school class periods, to decide where you are going to go and present your argument in the form of a Google Slides presentation to the Intergalactic Council of Middle School. Obviously, you want a country as similar to your planet as you can find. So now here's where everything you've done goes together. So you need to find a country with a similar climate, similar population, similar landforms, and you're going to present your argument in the form of a Google Slides presentation to the Intergalactic Council of Middle School. It says, obviously, you want a country as similar to your planet as you can find. So you need to create your argument using your knowledge of the European continent and the maps provided to argue your case before you were sent to Iceland, because nobody wants to go to Iceland, right? So the country you've chosen to move to is, and so you tell me there. And here's where you're doing your brainstorming. Here's why you're going to move there. So this is your brainstorm. Once you've gotten these 2 pages, and this might take the whole class period today, that's absolutely fine. You are going to open up the slideshow. You get to name the slideshow, but you're creating an argument, a presentation to explain why you'd move there based on all of these different things. So population density, landforms, climate, vegetation, and then you need to summarize. You need to sum it up. So in conclusion, you want to move to blah, 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 because, and you summarize your argument. This is a summative grade. It's a test grade. It's the Europe unit test grade. So you do have a rubric attached for you to look at. So you've got task, organization, analysis, citation and reference to the text or maps, transitions, academic vocabulary, conventions, and visuals. So all those together will give you your grade. All right, guys, if you have any questions, you can email me. I will do my best to respond to you as quickly as I can. Remember, you've got until Friday at the end of class to get this done. It's a summative, and you do not want to start second semester and quarter 3 with a 0 because that's going to be really hard to come back from.